Hey everyone, welcome to this special edition of my channel. As some of you guys will know, Saturday afternoon I was an idiot. I went for a ride on my four-wheeler and I wiped out. Bruising some ribs and being in all-around pain today, or well, for like the week following. I'm okay. Everything's good around here. Yeah, I thought I would do a dramatization for you guys, seeing as that I didn't bring my GoPro. I didn't think I'd need it. Didn't think anything exciting would happen. Whew, boy was I wrong. So I'm going to use my phone and my tablet. My tablet's going to play the part of my four-wheeler. Phone's going to play the part of me. And hopefully, through this, you guys will understand exactly what happened. And through the next video you'll see, which I recorded the day before this one, because I just kind of came up with this idea today, you'll see what I went through the day after. It still hurts when I move in certain ways, but I can definitely tell it's getting better, and thank God there was nothing broken. So let's get up a picture here. I just took a couple of the four-wheeler so you guys will get to see. It's still in the bed of my truck. I haven't been able to move it yet. I'm just still too sore. Okay, where are we here? Oh, actually, no, I'll use one of these new pictures that I just took. Okay. So, if you can see this is my four-wheeler. In case anybody's wondering, it's a 2008 Canon DS450. Might be for sale soon. We'll see. See how the spring is. I bought a four-wheeler thinking it'd be safer than a bike, because I wanted a street bike. Boy, was I wrong. Whew. And then let's find a picture of good old me on my phone. I'm sure there's lots. We'll just use a selfie. Not that one. Use that one there. Okay, so we got selfie me. And we got four-wheeler. So, me on the four-wheeler. Driving through the woods. Oh, look! A puddle of water. It doesn't look that deep. I'm only 2 minutes into my ride. I can go through that, no problem. Through the water. All of a sudden, I can feel the bike kind of going this way, and me coming off of it, and going. Basically, I ended up on this side. So, I'm going this way, facing this direction. I ended up landing on this side of my body in the woods on the left side of the trail. I flew. I probably went a good 20 feet. So I flew through, kind of did a bit of a roll, and then kind of like landed on my one side. And then the bike, the four-wheeler, it rolled after me. I ended up finding it on its wheels, mind you, in the woods past me. So like I was about here, next to a tree almost. This thing was facing, the front wheels were kind of facing me, resting up against a tree. The only damage that I really have seen to it so far, and you'll see in actually the video following this, is the front bumper got a little bent and the handlebars got pushed down. Handlebars, both are easy fixes. That's all I've seen so far. I gotta go through the steering, make sure everything's okay before I ride it again. But all in all, I was pretty lucky. Of course, I go out wearing proper safety gear. I always wear a helmet. I wear, pants, riding boots, all that sort of stuff. I don't wear a chest protector. Maybe next time I will get one. But thank God for that stuff, because, if I didn't wear a very good helmet, I actually own a Fox one that's Probably one of the safest ones I've ever seen. If it wasn't for that, then, you know, I could have been in a lot worse pain. And thank God I am in fairly decent shape, because that definitely helps a lot too. Actually, one of the first things I remember when I actually woke up, I shouldn't say woke up, but when I realized it was all done, the ski patroller and me, first thing I thought was, okay, I can move my head, I don't have a ringing headache, and then next thing is like, okay, am I paralyzed? So I'm laying on my side and I'm like, okay, my fingers work, my toes still work. Okay, that's a good thing. And then I'm just like thinking to myself, my back doesn't hurt, my side hurts, and actually when I first kind of realized it was over, I couldn't breathe because I had all the wind knocked out of me. That was an interesting feeling for about, it seemed like eternity, but it was only about 3 seconds that I went like, I could feel myself gasping for air. It's definitely an interesting, I thought for sure I broke something. By the time I started kind of moving a bit, my friend and her new guy, her guy friend Jesse, Courtney actually was one of the ones I was riding with. You might remember her from she was the one I filmed popping that blister on the back of her foot or whatever it was. Anyways, she came back. They found it because I was riding behind them. They came back, realized I was gone, wasn't there. Found me. She comes running up. She's like, "Oh my God, are you okay? Are you okay?" And I'm like, "I'm alive, but I don't know if I'm okay." So the first thing I have her do is I'm like, "Can you please check around my back on this side to make sure that nothing's sticking out?" And so she stuck her hand down my shirt and just made sure. She's like, "No, I don't feel anything like out of the ordinary. It seems okay." So that was another plot positive thing, but at the same time, like I could barely move. I couldn't sit, couldn't stand, like it was just agony. We managed to get my bike out of the woods. I drove it back. I didn't get it out of the woods. Her friend got it out of the woods for me. I rode it back to my truck. Meanwhile, this is about 10 minutes into our ride, so that was a great way to end up my season on the 4-wheeler. Her friend loads it up for me in the back of my truck. I don't even get changed. I'm still wearing my riding. I don't even get changed. I'm still wearing my riding boots. I hop in my. I slowly get in my truck. Courtney closes the door. I drive actually straight to the hospital. You know, it's hard for me to breathe. I go in to see triage. She makes it seem like I'm gonna be in and out quick, but I ended up sitting in the waiting room for about an hour, having difficulty breathing, basically hunched over in a wheelchair, whimpering almost. Oh God. Yeah, and then finally they get me back, so they call me back. Luckily there was a lady in the waiting room who's a volunteer as well. She was there with her husband. She was nice enough and wheeled me back to my room, or to the emergency waiting room, like the actual emergency spot for me, bed. And I didn't take very long. I saw the doctor. He wasn't sure. He sent me for x-rays and gave me a shot of, I don't know what it was, but it definitely helped. Same medication I'm taking. And they did the x-rays. They didn't see anything wrong. And so they sent me on my way with a prescription, said if your lung starts to swell or whatever, you'll probably cough up blood. So if that happens, come back in and we'll get a CT scan. So I haven't needed to go back yet. But other than that, no, it was good. It was actually fairly quick in and out. I think I was in and out at the hospital within like 2 or 3 hours. So that was nice. But yeah, definitely something I don't really want to do again. So if I keep the 4-wheeler, I'm going to get a chest protector. But for now, it's winter. It's going to go away. Oh, which reminds me, I gotta put it away. And we'll see how it is come springtime. But keep an eye out for the next video that's coming after this, that I filmed yesterday, about me, like, just basically me trying to move through the day. It was pretty terrible. It still hurts, but not like it did yesterday. So anyways, thanks for watching.